Hey guys, hope you're doing alright. Hoping you're not snowed in if you're up there in the north in the storm. Be careful. Anyway, I'm going to cover a guy that I haven't seen around for a while. Rick Martin, he's a Sovcit, a legal expert in his own mind. He's always trying to play lawyer somewhere. Well, he went to a court, I believe it's in Nevada, ended up getting arrested and doing 93 days for contempt for trying to pretend to be a lawyer. Anyway, the first clip is him explaining how he wins all these cases that he claims to win, and I'm going to break them down for you because it's all bull crap. Enjoy.
And there it is, signed by the DA and stamped.
What this shows is the court accepted his motion to do something. That's all this shows. It shows nothing else.
Showing they lost the case.
It says absolutely nothing about losing the case. It's a motion you filed, and you filed it at the clerk's office, and she stamped it that she got and received it. That's all that is. That's not. I'm not a lawyer, but that's my opinion. If I'm wrong, correct me.
And they lost it, and they paid
And
you.
I sued them.
And what did you win?
$250,000 for a night in jail.
And now he's going to show us that rock solid proof.
I don't go anywhere without this. This is my traffic book right here. And if you read down below, public servant officer, it pretty much says to it, when a cop pulls me over, you're losing potato chips. But when a cop pulls me over, the first thing I do is I ask him, what's your emergency and how may I assist you? And he's going to ask for my driver's license and insurance or whatever. And I said, well, before we go there, I need you to fill this out.
And this guy is where a lot of these new age Sovcits get their script from. Rick Martin, him and a few others like him. It's all a bunch of garbage. We all know it's garbage. But he likes to try to sell this idea.
And I take that sheet of paper out of there and hand it to him. Before we can go any further, you need to fill this out. Once he reads this, it already puts him on notice that I'm not playing games with him. And then you open up the book, and that is so pointy. And here's the case I won against Harris County. Harris County, I always take my name out because I'm not going to give my name until you can give me what's called in.
I'll try to get a close-up of this one lawsuit he's claiming. It's bullshit.
Police always call it's RAS. What's your RAS? And they automatically assume I'm a cop because I'm using their lingo. And what RAS stands for, reasonable articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime. Okay, you don't have that? Okay, what's your SAF? Single articulable fact. Well, you don't have that either? Okay, you've just basically said that there's no reason to pull me over because you haven't seen a crime. Okay, here's the case I won against Harris County. You can see the stamps and date. And
what I'm saying is the clerk of court accepted another motion that you filed. It says absolutely nothing about winning the case. You gave them the paperwork, they stamped it, said, okay, we got it, we'll present it to the to the court for your discovery or whatever. That's all that says. It says nothing about winning any case anywhere ever.
With them pulling me over and letting me spend a night in jail. So, and here's the lawsuit, and I've got these for everybody to see. And you can see that it's all put together. And there it is, signed by the DA and stamped.
Well, what he's reading is not what I'm reading. I'm reading that this is a true and correct in testimony thereof. That's all that says. So they received the correct testimony according to him. He signed it. They accepted it. That's all it is. It's not. Do you see anything where he won any money in there? I don't.
Lost the case.
And they lost it, and they paid you.
And I
what?
sued them.
And what did you win?
$250,000 for a night in jail.
Bullshit.
And then Supreme Court says no license necessary to drive an automobile on public highways. Now these are all documented. So what this is called stare decisis. Okay, we're running a case that's already been won in the Supreme Court.
I'm quite sure he completely fabricated that thing he just showed us, that image of the Supreme Court justices. Like, you can't get a picture of Supreme Court justices unless it's on an official document. Bull. Anyway, yeah, he made all that crap up.
and they're in violation of their oath of office when they don't pay attention. My license plate doesn't give you, if you look at my license plate, the license plate alone says I'm not in commerce.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. You're trying to sell your legal advice, which is how you make a living, and people buy your nonsense. And I'm gonna feature the guy that uploaded this video here next and cut out the rest of your gobbledygook.
Alright, so I'll leave the links in the description below. While you're down there, subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, leave me a comment, let's get a conversation started.
And share this video around to everybody that you know, because this is how we're going to start getting people free, is to break the chains and break the indoctrination.
Now, I just heard him clearly say, feel free to share the video, so that's what I'm doing, so don't put a copyright strike on me, you moron. It's in the video. Please take my video, he said. Anyway, this guy is an idiot. Unchained Freedom, what a dork.
That people believe they have to follow everything the state says because it's in the Constitution, which it's not in the Constitution. The Constitution is just a trust.
All right, Mr. Genius. The Constitution doesn't make the laws for every state that ever was and ever is. The states have the right, it's in the Constitution, to make their own laws, as long as they don't violate the federal laws. Gosh, I don't know why people don't understand that. Anyway.
That was set up to manage the protection of our rights and our property that we give to the government to defend and protect.
Oh, and I've got to make a point of clarification here. When the Constitution was ratified, there were only 13 states, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, correct me. But I believe there were 13 states. Rhode Island didn't ratify the Constitution. They didn't even attend the convention. They finally signed on to the Constitution later on. I think I got that right.
The government isn't there to make laws that are to suppress us or steal rights away from us.
I don't know how we ever got to this point in history where we continue to let the government steal rights from us that the Constitution protects. But, you can put yourself a notebook together like this and put it in your vehicle, because it has a lot of good information in here. This sheet right here, if the cop stops you, get him to fill this thing out right here. Then you have all the proof that you need when you go to court if they want to violate your rights. Once you inform them of their rights, because this page right here says, ignorance of the law does not excuse misconduct in anyone. I don't know if that really makes sense. Ignorance of the law does not excuse misconduct in anyone, least of all a sworn officer of the law.
That's what happens when you clearly don't understand what you're reading, what's right in front of you in black and white.
I don't know if that's supposed to be misconduct of anyone. In anyone. Let me know if you guys think that makes sense. I'm kind of not understanding where the in comes from. But anyways, the most important word is the ignorance of the law. Ignorance, which if you break it down, it means ignore. If you see something, you see the truth, because the next pages and pages and pages is going to give you case law, which case law is just opinions from higher courts about what the law actually is. You know, those unalienable rights. That's what the Bill of Rights is explaining to the man, to people, to government, what human beings, not human beings, but men, women's, the people of the world, really, but too bad it only is protected in the United States because of the Bill of Rights. What people's unalienable rights are, which inalienable rights means rights given to you in birth, given to you by God, given to you that cannot be taken away or be given up. So that's what court decisions are opinions about your unalienable rights. So there's plenty of opinions in here from courts. Starts on this page right here.
Okay, I couldn't take any more. I cut out the last 10 minutes or 15 minutes of this video. It's just him going on and on about this book he made up. He probably bought that from Rick Martin for $400 or something like that. You know, because that's how Rick makes a living. He's a grifter. That's all he is, a grifter. This guy believes his grift nonsense. It's ridiculous. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Bye.